Well, the fight against fentanyl continues in West Texas, and for one Odessa man, that fight is personal. He's a survivor and one of the lucky ones, but his journey to recovery wasn't one he walked alone. News West 9's Cameron Leal is here with us tonight and has more on this miracle story. Cameron.
That's right, Alex. This is a story of faith, support, and recovery. Now, Francisco Dominguez is using his journey to speak out, advocating for himself and others in the fight against fentanyl.
Fentanyl has taken countless lives across the basin, but Francisco Dominguez is proof that survival is possible.
That so-called Francisco was somebody else.
For years, Francisco battled addiction, losing himself to the grip of fentanyl. Now, he's using his story to make sure no teen has to go through what he did.
The withdrawals, I wish no kid would be living those withdrawals, or any teens. Because those withdrawals feels like that's your last day.
Through years of struggling, in and out of rehab, Francisco eventually found his way back to the church. That's where two paths had crossed. At Holy Redeemer Church, he met Michelle Watson, a member of the 111 Project who lost her own son to fentanyl. In that moment, she says everything changed.
He just makes a beeline to us and he's like, I've been looking for you. Looking in his face and hearing him and seeing him have a few tears, and him saying, I overcame this and I want to stand with you guys because young people need to know that it's possible. Young people like me need to hear my story.
Alongside Michelle, Francisco's biggest supporters have always been his family. His father, Javier Dominguez, has a message for those struggling the way his son once did.
Help exists. And the Bible says, knock, and they're going to open the door. I'm going to say in Spanish. En la Biblia dice que toca y se te abrirá, busca y encontrarás. Y es lo que necesitamos hacer. That's what we need to do, look for help,
The one thing that I can say is I'm glad he's alive because not everybody makes it out of this.
Now, Francisco is using his testimony to advocate for others, speaking at public events and sharing his story in hopes of saving lives.
It's going to cost you, but it'll be worth it, and you see that blessing.
Francisco's journey is a reminder that recovery is possible with the right support. The 111 Project continues to raise awareness about the dangers of fentanyl, helping others find hope and healing.